fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Happy Friday to you and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. And today I'm greeting you with dance because tomorrow is one of my favorite holidays, National Dance Day. So I will be dancing and I may even post a dancing video. Listen, dancing is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you think you can dance or if you think you can't. Just move your body and get into it. And tomorrow, also check out our social pages. All day, we will be sharing fun videos of different people dancing. And if you feel like getting your boogie on and busting a move, then post a dance video so we can tag you to it. Here at Living Local 15, we like to move. Check it out.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
If you love to laugh, then we have a treat for you today. Joining me is comedian and actor TJ Miller. Hi, TJ.
Hi, I wore my earphones because I'm not even using them. It's just a look for me. You know what I mean?
It's the style. I like it.
It's
Welcome
the
to
style.
Living Local 15. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy, and I didn't want to bring this up immediately, but I did Living Local 1 through 14, and I just didn't care for them. So now here we are at Living Local 15. I already feel better about it.
It's the best one. I love it. So you are currently on your comedy tour called the Philosophy Circus Tour, and you're performing here in town at the Summit City Comedy Club tonight and tomorrow. So tell me about your act and why is it described as a one-man philosophy circus?
Well, there's a lot. First of all, I'm so excited because it's my first time at Fort Wayne, and not in Indiana, but in Fort Wayne. And this is a new club, the Summit City Comedy Club. So this is my first time coming, and I'm so excited because Fort Wayne seems to have been really enthusiastic about having their own proper comedy club that's bringing national acts in. And then my act is sort of a little bit of everything. I talk about, some philosophical stuff about how we need to get away from these screens and that, I think in 4 or 5 years, we're going to look back at social media like we look at cigarettes now. You'll see somebody on social media indoors, be like, take that outside, keep it 15 feet away from the entrance. Secondhand Snapchat kills, all right? So we discuss a little bit of that. And then it's almost circus-like because sometimes there'll be juggling and, terrible ventriloquism. It can kind of go anywhere, Yeah. And so it's really a little bit of everything. And I just finished my stand-up special, which is coming out on YouTube at the end of the month, September 29th. Oh. It's called Dear Jonah. And it's so much fun. So, but now everything is a little bit more improvisational because I'm starting to build a new act. So I'll be in Fort Wayne. I'll be just improvising with the audience, talking about, my experience in Fort Wayne, how I feel about the fort, if I think it's a secure fort. I'm probably on stage, maybe going to build a pillow Fort Wayne, which is a much smaller Fort Wayne made specifically just solely out of pillows.
Nice and cozy.
But as one is want to do. And so it's kind of just out there and everything. It's really important to me to play cities all over the country. and especially in Indiana, where my mother-in-law lives, and where my peanut butter is made, and where my hot sauce is also made.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you about the hot sauce because the pictures and the names, I mean, extreme gangsta hot sauce. I mean, I feel like that will burn. So what is the spice level?
So I have a Chipotle uh, level that's sort of smoky and a little bit of heat, not too hot, but
Okay.
still a hot sauce. And then extreme gangster heat, which I think would go with your dress. I think it goes with your general demeanor. And then the peanut butter is not hot at all, but we have dark chocolate and coconut. And then cherry chocolate, which is real dried cherries, honey roasted peanuts, and milk chocolate. And then finally, my favorite is toffee crispy with toffee, milk chocolate, and Rice Krispies. That's my crunchy peanut butter.
You are so experienced and talented. I mean, you've been hitting the stage for over 15 years, and your style is observational stand-up. So what made you choose that style of comedy?
Well, I think that the funniest things are things that you bring up and everybody in the audience goes, "You're right. I didn't really think about that, but now that I do, oh my gosh." And I don't know. I think I love the laugh that comes out of that as much as I love the laugh when I do something unexpected that's relates only in the moment. And this person said this, and I connected it back to this thing.
So right now is such an interesting time for comedians, right? And I know that things kind of get crazy on the stage. So I wanted to ask, how do you feel about cancel culture? And do you feel that, comedians should walk a thin line right now?
No. I think the problem is, and by the way, I want to say thank you so much. And you've been so lovely and you're excellent at kind of hitting all the points.
Thank you.
I think that the problem is the repercussions of not holding back, of being free with your speech. I wonder where that comes from, America, are really, really high. The stakes have become more and more high. But, as I've talked to Dave Chappelle about and some of these guys that really push the envelope, I think that you kind of can't be every moment watching and being afraid of the Twitter mob. And there are some states that get that, Indiana, and then there's some places that don't, California. And what we need to be open to is that anyone can say anything, and it doesn't mean that they should be muzzled or muted. And the thing that we're forgetting is if you don't like what somebody is saying and it's not physically harming you or putting you in danger, then just don't listen to it. Right. And if you do like what somebody is saying, then champion it and share it. But I think, the more we say, you can't say this, you can't say that, the more we're sort of falling into, the places that aren't America. I just want you to come, forget all of your troubles for just an hour and a half to 2 hours, 3 hours if you meet me around back in the alley and I'll joke around with you there. But overall, I want you to just be able to step away from all of this BS that's going on and just have a great time and have a few drinks.
Absolutely. And you talked about your new comedy special that's coming up, which we can't wait to watch. But then you have two other ones, one that was on Comedy Central and HBO. And we have to talk about the fact that you are an actor and have been in over 25 different studio films. That's amazing. And my personal favorite, one of them is The Office Christmas Party. That is a classic.
I was just discussing. I'm working on another Christmas movie. If you can believe it.
Okay.
This one has aliens, and that's about all I can tell you.
Okay.
But yeah, people know me. But a lot of people know me from Deadpool, where I played the bartender Weasel, and from Silicon Valley, where I was Ehrlich, kind of this pompous venture capitalist, if you could even give him that compliment. But there's a lot of me kind of insulting people and making making fun of them. So a lot of people come to the shows and think, oh, if I wear a stupid shirt, he's going to make fun of me, which might be the case.
Right.
But Office Christmas Party is great because that is really me.
Yes, we all need to laugh. So everyone go see TJ on September 16th and 17th at the Summit City Comedy Club here in Fort Wayne. You can visit their website to get your tickets. TJ, thank you so much for chatting with me today.
I like it. Well, thank you so much. And my website for peanut butter and hot sauce is tjmillerdoesnothaveawebsite.com. Then on Instagram, Teenage Millionaire. On TikTok and Twitter, it's not TJ Miller. I'm obviously on Facebook. Living local with 15 is the only thing you want to do. And, you know, there's no reason to live local 16 because we stop at 15 right here. Thank you so much, Wayne TV.
Thank you, TJ. We'll be right back.
You're watching Living Local 15.
Welcome back. Today, I'm introducing Jessica's Gems, which will be an ongoing segment sharing some of my favorite lifestyle products that will help you live your best life. Today, we're going to talk all things ergonomics. Ergonomic equipment helps increase productivity, reduces risk of injury, and also provides muscle support. So I have two of my favorite items that I'm going to share with you today. First up is the portable desk. That's right. The fact of the matter is I've been using this for so many years to be able to put my laptop on it and travel from location to location, okay? So it has an area that you can carry, okay? It has memory foam on the back end, therefore you can lay it on your lap without feeling the pressure and the heat of laptop steam. If you know a laptop, you know that it produces so much heat at the bottom that it can burn your leg. This provides a barrier and it's super comfortable whether you're in the bed or if you are sitting on the couch. Now, the next thing is this cooling slate, okay? The cooling slate allows for the heat that comes from the laptop to just kind of disappear. I mean, literally, it absorbs the heat, so that's great. It fits a laptop perfectly, so you can see it like that. It also has a couple of other features and areas that's super cool. At the top, it has this little slit in it. You could put in an iPad. You can put notes or a notebook if you need to read something. On the side, I'm going to pull this over so you can see a little better. On the side, you can actually pull out the side if you are wanting to use a mouse. And it has a slit here that you can put your phone. Look at that. And in case you are not right-handed, you can slide that thing over and pull out the left-hand side. And therefore, you are all equipped to move around and be mobile with your laptop. Lastly, it has an ergonomic wrist support here at the top. So as you are working, you can be fully supported. So I'll show you this way around. So I'm here working, right? Pull it out, have my mouse. I can look at my phone notifications while I'm working, or I can put my iPad there. This is the portable desk. All right, next on our list is the desk footrest. Okay, you know when you're sitting at the desk and it can be a little straining on your leg, okay, on your back of your thigh, on your hamstring area, it can get very tense, especially if you're sitting in a work desk chair. When you put this on the floor and you put your feet on top, what it does is it places your feet and your legs at a 90-degree angle, which releases any pressure and tension, and it makes for a very relaxing experience. Now, depending on your height, this can actually detach. So you can make this a lower footrest. You can even throw this on your back. I love a good lumbar support. Okay, so you can use this for multiple things. Also, if you're wanting to get a good foot relaxation, you could flip it over and do a foot massage. You can just roll the balls of your foot on it like this, okay? Lastly, if you're needing to elevate your legs for any reason, let's say that you are trying to get your blood circulating, or if you have an injury, you can actually lay this sideways on the couch and dip your legs over it, okay? So it releases pressure. So you could do 3 things with this 1 footrest, and you can be mobile and be very convenient while you're working from home. If you're working at a hotel, if you're working at your office, anywhere, you can take this anywhere with you. These are great ergonomic tools that I wanted to share with you for Jessica's Gyms. And if you're wondering where you could purchase these items, of course, we will provide the link to you on our website at wane.com, in addition to our social media pages at Living Local 15. I'll see you after the break.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on wane.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
As I share it with you guys, downtown Fort Wayne is under so much development. Buildings are popping up everywhere, and who better to share more about the development than Preston Wallace, the Director of Marketing for Downtown Fort Wayne. Hi, Preston.
Hi, how are you today?
Well, thank you. So we are in the iconic Promenade Park. It is so beautiful here. Oh my goodness, the water, the breeze, the scene. Tell me about everything that's happening right now in downtown in the development.
Yeah, you absolutely hit it right on the head there. We're experiencing a ton of growth in the downtown community. It's incredibly vibrant right now, as you can see, with everybody walking around, enjoying just all the different attractions that we've got. Standing here in Promenade Park just on a beautiful day like today, you're going to see a lot of different families and people enjoying the spaces that we've offered here, and enjoying the riverfront with Fort Wayne Outfitters as well. So this is phase 1 that's been completed. Phase 2 has been unveiled, and I believe there'll be a phase 3 as well that'll be coming down the pike as well. But just a lot of great things planned that draws people downtown, hopefully spend some dollars locally and just enjoy our community and come together. And then we've also got the building right behind us here,
Yes.
which is the riverfront at Promenade Park. So it's going to be a mixed-use development, one of 5 mixed-use developments that are actually going in downtown Fort Wayne right now. So a lot of fun things planned for this side of town.
I know, I was looking, I was like, this building is beautiful. It's going to be a mix, it's going to be a new apartment building. It's going to be shopping centers.
Got a lot of fun things planned.
Right, and so when will this possibly be completed by?
I believe, tentatively speaking, everything's supposed to be completed of spring of 2023. So yeah, we've got Swiss Re, which will be an insurance agency that's going to be moving their headquarters here. We've got new living units. There's going to be a ton of different living spaces that are going to be putting in here with a variety of different floor plans, and then also just commercial and retail mixed-use development as well, in addition to new parking spaces that'll be available to the community and to guests that are staying there.
Yes, and as I explore downtown, because I live in downtown, so it's been quite an experience just to be in the heart of it, I have noticed just how clean it is and the upkeep of it. I mean, I don't see trash out. Everything is just so polished. You guys have to put in some thought right into that.
We do. So we actually have a program of the organization called Clean and Green, and this is really the foundation of everything we do as an organization. We've got six-man crew out on the streets 6 days a week that are really just making sure that downtown remains beautiful, the streets are clean, sidewalks are clean, trash, debris, litter, all that good stuff is going to be getting taken care of and removed, graffiti remediation, making sure that downtown remains the vibrant urban core of Northeast Indiana.
And so one thing that you notice when you go through downtown is a lot of homeless on the street. I have not seen any. I have not noticed that type of issue here. So is that something that is managed by your office as well?
So we work closely with a lot of the property owners and stakeholders within the downtown 99 block district that we represent to mitigate some of those situations and to be able to provide resources to those individuals as well. So we've got the rescue mission, which was a newer addition to the downtown landscape, which has been phenomenal for a lot of those individuals to be able to have the access to the resources that they need, whether it's meals or restroom facility or what have you. And so that's really done a huge impact in terms of the work that they're doing and the mission that they have with the downtown Fort Wayne community specifically. So we host monthly or quarterly roundtables depending on the need, especially particularly during the summertime, more so than other times throughout the year. But we really work closely with the property owners and the stakeholders to be able to come together in a collaborative fashion to be able to work towards a solution and provide those resources and access to those resources on an ongoing basis.
That is wonderful. That is good to hear, that there's an initiative and an effort put towards that. There's so much stuff that's going on downtown. What type of events can people expect?
Yeah, so some of our upcoming events that we've got our Art This Way Art Crawl, which is on Friday, September 23rd from 5 to 9 p.m. Just a really fun, interactive, engaging event for the community to come out and support the local art scene that we are continuing to grow and pour into. We've also got Fright Night, which will be coming up in October. It's October 15th, which is a Saturday. That's going to be an all-day event. It's family-friendly, really, really fun. We also have our Zombie Walk that will kick off at 5:30, which takes place throughout downtown Fort Wayne as well. And then kind of looking ahead towards the holidays even further, we've got Holiday Fest featuring the Night of Lights. So Night of Lights is probably one of our most reputable, well-known events that we program. It's all the different lightings that are taking place, primarily the focal point being the Santa and the reindeer over at the PNC Bank Plaza area. So we've got that'll kick off the Wednesday, which is the day before Thanksgiving, so November 23rd, and then we'll run Holly Shopping, which is a 4-week Saturday event that we kick off on Shop Small Saturday, which is, I believe, Saturday, November 26th this year. So just a lot of great things to draw people downtown, get them to support our local small businesses, and continue to grow our vibrant community.
That is so important, small businesses. So how can people learn about the upcoming events and stay connected with downtown Fort Wayne?
Sure, so a great resource is to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Downtown Fort Wayne. And then we also have all this information as well as additional resources including parking, where you can find that, different rates, just some of the different activities and events that are being promoted and going on at downtownfortwayne.com.
All right, awesome. I can't wait to walk more around this beautiful park. Thank you.
It's beautiful, yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the show today and have a fantastic weekend. And move your body and bust a move. Laugh and don't take yourself too seriously. It's National Day of Dance. I look forward to seeing you here on Monday. Bye-bye.